Hello, welcome back. Right, today's game is, as you can see, it's Rampage for the ZX Spectrum, actually on a real ZX Spectrum. There you go. So I'm not using emulation. I couldn't anyway because Activision, who released this in 1987, they deny access to their titles on the World of Spectrum website, so I wouldn't have been able to download it from there and play it on emulation. And I'd always wanted to cover this game because I used to play it a lot back in the day, and I used to really enjoy it. Me and my mate David used to either play it on either his Amstrad or his 64, because he was posh and he had two fucking computers. And around mine we'd play it on the Specky, and we used to have a lot of fun. Now I think you can play it 3-player as well. I'm not too sure. My memory's not been too kind to me there. Let's try and change these controls, and we'll change the keys for George. So we'll go OPQA space for George, and we will have Lizzie computer controlled, and we'll have Ralph computer controlled, who are the other people in this setup. Right, code by Bob Pape, who was behind the Spectrum version, the excellent Spectrum version of R-Type. And let's get into it. Now, before I go any further, I have to say that I couldn't find the tape, so I was sort of like resigned to not ever being able to play it. But then I was flicking through my collection and I found this Magnificent 7 Your Sinclair cover tape, which has Rampage on it. So I was happy, very, very happy to see that. So I loaded it up and off we go. Now, I'm that gorilla thing at the bottom. Can't remember his name. And you know, basically the premise is you and your cohorts have got to get as many points as possible and smash the living daylights out of everything, basically, whilst avoiding the National Guard, the police, and whatever else there might be. Now you see I just destroyed a helicopter. I'm that one up the yellow building now. Oh! So, oh God, why did I just jump off that? I have no clue. Right, yeah, I used to really play this a lot. Now, it's a cracking arcade conversion, I think. And the Specky was home to many, many arcade conversions, many of which were great, some of which were so-so, and others which were completely abysmal. And now I'm looking at you, Kung Fu Master, there. But this was one of the ones that I used to play an awful lot. Like I said, it's real good fun with another player. Now, please correct me if this can be played 3-player, because the cover tape doesn't actually have any instructions to the game in it. It just literally says, just, you know, load the game by pressing load dash or, oh, I've just eaten poison. Oh, right, okay. That can't be good for your average everyday monster. Yeah. So I don't know if it can be played 3-player. Now, if it can, did you ever play it 3-player? And did it add to the fun? There weren't many games that you could play with more than 2 players. But what's to like about this game? The graphics are really, really, really good. It's a good representation of the game. The sound's a bit ropey, I suppose, but it's passable. And it's nice and colourful, which is always a good thing for the Specky, although there is a bit of bleed in there, as you can see. Right, let's eat him. Oh, it's right, okay. If the building... you want to keep an eye out on the buildings collapsing, because if you're on one when it does collapse, you end up falling from a great height on your arse. And that's as is going to happen there. Now, I'm really, really enjoying this. I know it might not look much nowadays, but it is quite fun. Oh, that's unlucky for her. Sausage scam exposed. Right, add your innuendo there. Right, okay. Let's eat the toilet. Yeah, go on then. That's a good idea, isn't it? What's that? I don't know, but... Oh, eat! Bastard. Right, I'll start on this building then. And you can see my health is going down sort of rapidly there. And I'm gonna... Oh dear. Yeah, that won't do it the world of good, will it? Right, there's only the two of us left now, me and Lizzie. And Lizzie's about to die as well, I think, by the look of things. And I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm out of here. I got killed. I take it that means Lizzie wins, and she's carrying on playing. Now let's go back to the start by pressing the true video button on the top left of the keyboard, which I found purely by accident. One more go at that. So yeah, as ever, I want to know, were you a fan or not of Rampage on the ZX Spectrum? I've already asked if you played it 3 players. What were your impressions of it? Like I say, I have good memories of this game, and I'm enjoying being able to sort of relive them through playing it now. Would be better with another player, but absolutely no one in my house is any interest whatsoever in joining me playing Spectrum games. Their loss. Right, come on, fella. Right. So you are sort of... It's a little bit slow in places, but like I say, it's more the sort of memories of it that I'm interested in. And although it is a bit slow and sort of ploddy, that doesn't in itself take anything away from the game. It's still fun to play. So, oh, a bit of ham. Bang! I'm trying to twat the helicopter out of the sky. Didn't work. Right, I got the ham bone. And Ralph, as you can see, is halfway up the building, and he's going to get hurt. Really having fun with this. I don't know why you're probably sitting there looking at it going, it's really slow and stuff. Yeah, it is, but I am just enjoying it. You know, it's basic. You don't have to think too much about it. After the bleeding problems Magic Land Dizzy caused my brain trying to work out how to play that one, something like this is actually quite nice to encounter. I haven't got to think too much. I haven't got to think at all, basically. Hey, twatted the helicopter right out of the sky. And again. Really enjoyable game. Check it out. Anyway, I think I've achieved what I set out to do in this video, which was just to share my memories. Oh, fuck me, I'm halfway up the building again. Which was to share my memories and hopefully inspire you, if you've got it in your collection, to seek it out. And fire it up and have another go at it. As ever, if you like the video, please let me know. It'd be great to know. If you want to subscribe to the channel, please do. It would be great to see you. Please join in the discussions. I'm going to end this video very soon, and I'm going to say to you now, I hope the rest of your weekend is good. Have a great time. I hope the weather improves a bit. It's a little bit grey and dark here in Essex. And I'll see you for the next video. Okay, goodbye.